There's basic necessities that everyone needs to live: clean water, education, and health care. And if they don't have it, we should help them. We're here tonight in Niagara on the Lake at Chateau de Charmes for a fundraiser, the Wells of Hope Passion.
What we got tonight is 8 food stations, 2 beer stations, cider station, and then all Chateau de Charmes wines. They're doing 6 of their wines tonight. It's going to be absolutely fantastic.
You got a good crowd so far, and you've got entertainment, you've got a silent auction. Tell us about that.
As far as the silent auction, we're looking at about $10,000 as a retail value on it, so we hope to do well for the charity for that too. We're very excited this year. Our normal plan is to do 2 wells and 2 schools if we have the funds. In addition to that, this year we're doing a Rotary project with Rotary Niagara, a fantastic initiative. Some fantastic people there are going to be able to do a well specifically with Rotary money. We're going to be doing the drilling for that, not providing the funding alone. So in addition to that, we're doing the first time this ever in the history of Guatemala. The indigenous people in the mountains have donated land. The Ministry of Health will actually run a medical clinic. We're going to build it with our funds. So it's the first time this has ever happened, this 3-way relationship. So we're very excited.
It's been an incredible, fantastic journey. To this point, we can proudly say that we brought water to the front door of over 60,000 people. Water is our priority. Without water, there's no life. All the diseases, hardship of the poor stem from the lack of clean drinking water available to them. So our priority is water, and we've made huge successes, huge inroads in the water, the field of water. We're drilling in the mountain ranges, and the wells have to be over 1,000 feet deep. So it's a huge undertaking for us, drilling wells 1,000 feet deep through volcanic rock and all sorts of geology, and setting up the pumping system. And we bring water to the front door of these families. It's not just a central spigot in town, but water to the front door of every home. And this liberates the women from the chains of hauling water that they're enslaved to. Normally speaking, a woman will journey all day long continuously just for water, because one bucket of water doesn't do much for a family. So she has to do multiple trips, and you're talking 3-4 kilometers per trip, and not on the flats, but up steep mountain slopes. But the needs of the poor are huge. It's not just water, but water was a priority. We build schools because, again, aid without education does not work either. So we're very supportive of the local school system. We build the educational facilities, which they lack. And we also support them with school books, our Packs of Hope program. We host medical clinics, dental clinics as well. When we began our Wells of Hope, our vision was twofold: to meet the needs of the poor, but also to be a bridge and invite people to come meet the needs of the poor. It's been a real journey for us, and a faith journey, where we realize we need everybody's gifts and talents if we want to make a difference. So we've built our base camp is a setup to host volunteers. They can bring their gifts and talents into the field for 1 week, work with us for a week, and then go back to their regular jobs back home. But poverty becomes very real for them. We have high schools that have embraced us as their outreach program, and they send a group of grade 12 students to spend 10 days with Wells of Hope. And again, the poor stop becoming the poor. They become Maria, Jose, Juanita. They become real life people. And it changes the youth forever. So many letters, so many times, and from parents we hear, my child has come back a different person. I've been in villages where we would complete a well, or the whole village is always there watching. You're just waiting, watching, right? Especially the women, because it's going to change their lives. And when that water explodes out of the ground, I've had where women literally break in tears. And I just one instance where a woman came to me crawling on her hands and knees, crying, hugging my legs and kissing my dirty work boots, saying, "Thank you, thank you, thank you." Stuff like that scars you for the rest of your life. You will never forget that instance, and you say, "Wow, like, who am I? Look what we've done for these people." You know, it's very rewarding at the end of the day when you know that children are now living because of what your efforts and your hard work.
It was a great night of food, music, and wine, and more importantly, a fundraiser for the Wells of Hope. If you'd like to help out or volunteer, go to their website and find out more information. In Niagara, reporting for The Source, I'm Bob Romeo.